Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Elie Moses. I've been turned into a puppet, so yeah, this yellow monstrosity here will be reacting to the new Angel episode. So hence, I cannot shoot my shot today. The backboard's not here, as I do not have the capabilities for that, and I do not have puppet cancer. Okay, so yeah, this is Angel 5x15, a hole in the world, and hopefully it's good. So we're gonna react to it. Let's go! Let's go! Alright, let's slay this thing.
Hello there.
Alright, so you guys basically glossed over that Smile Time was a great episode. Like, everyone was saying, I cannot wait for you to get up to 5x15, a hole in the world. This is where it really kickstarts. And I'm just like, hang on a second. Smile Time was a banger as well. But in my opinion, I think you guys were saying that because of the tonal shift. Now, I feel like Smile Time was their last, chance at let's make it a comedic tone. So they're like, let's have one more shot at making a banger comedic episode, and then we're gonna give you an emotional roller coaster for the last 7 episodes. I know you guys that are listening to this right now are probably laughing and smiling, saying you do not know what you're in for, and I do not, because I haven't watched any of it. So yeah, let's waste no more time. Like I said, I already slayed. I'm gonna slay the reaction, but there's a little interlude because I had to, retransform. It was hard. There are
plenty of good schools in the area.
I know, and I have a nice room, and I could meet a nice boy, and we could get married and live in my nice room. And
You'd have to be a smallish fella.
have sweet little babies that can sleep in the drawer.
Okay,
The downside of this plan.
young Fred.
I love you like pancakes, but I'm getting the hell out of here.
Language.
That's where she's going. L.A.
It's Los Angeles, the city of angels, remember?
And if you meet one angel there, I'll eat the dogs. Bunch of junkies and spoiled movie actors. That's who you're going to meet.
In the graduate physics program at UCLA.
Now you're gonna promise me that you're gonna be careful.
I'm gonna study, Mom. I'm gonna learn every damn thing they know up there and then figure out some stuff they don't.
Juxtaposition cut. Incoming.
And I'll be careful.
Incoming.
I'll even be dull, boring. Cross my heart.
There we go. Juxtaposition cut. Now, the fact that we got to focus on Fred in the opening scene, especially with her parents, being worried about her going to LA and her talking about maintaining, her innocence, being careful, she's only going to study, makes me think that something's going to happen to Fred this episode, or she's going to do something that's completely the opposite. I know Whedon. I know. I've watched enough of your Buffyverse now to know. She's turning into Ellen Ripley right here. Alright, that's a straight alien reference. I do not care.
Nasty little buggers.
Kind of cool physiologically. They reproduce by vomiting up crystals that attract and mutate the microbes around them to form eggs.
Are you trying to turn me on?
It's kind of romantic.
Oh, come on, man.
Roaring fire, snug little nest.
A face hugger could burst out and get in between that kiss right there. Imagine that.
The thing was about to strike. It was on your back. What was I supposed to do?
Ask me to turn around. Be the battle. It wasn't time. You just like stabbing me.
I'm shocked that you'd say that. I much prefer hitting you with blunt instruments.
You know, we only asked you along because we felt sorry for you.
Well, for me, you'd be bug food, so stop whinging.
Angel?
I'll be all right.
Wait, quickly before Fred speaks. When Spike walked in, I thought that Angel was still going to be a puppet because I was looking at his eye contact and I thought he's looking down for a second. So I thought Puppet Angel was going to walk in the room. And I was about to crack up, but clearly not. We don't get no more Puppet Angel. Oh, it's a one-off.
No, I just want the bug. It's in pretty good shape and I'd like to take it back to the lab. Always like a new specimen.
Need me to sign?
Been signed.
Is this one of the doctor's shipments? Maybe? Unless Fred signed off on it.
Three little men from school, three little men. And you don't stop with all the ladies in the next to butt. What's up?
I should ask you. You seem unutterably cheery.
That's a
I
cool
am.
remix.
I am. Look, I gotta be straight with you because this is kind of blowing my mind.
Tell me.
Fred and I are getting back together. She was so keyed up from last night's fight, she asked me over. We ended up talking for hours like old times. Then, all of a sudden, I can't even keep this up because your face is going to make me weep. Wes, I am so messing with you.
I'm just playing.
Oh. No,
Come on, brother gets a dig in. That's my right. Our thing's long done, and I know how you feel about her.
Thank you.
And to add the necessary boilerplate, you ever hurt her, I'm going to kill you like a chicken.
Acceptable terms.
That's that respect we
Now,
need.
on to the real fun. Lindsay McDonald.
You know where he is.
Settle for was. He can hide from the senior partners, but not from the DWP and not from my many, many ears.
He was living here.
Under the name Doyle. The way he was messing with Spike and Angel could be he had some other schemes laid out. Senior partners took him out fast.
Nice work. You should tell Angel.
You can tell him. I ain't going in there.
It's bullocks, Angel. It's your brand of bullocks from first to last. You can't ever see the big picture. You can't see any picture. I am talking about something primal, right? Savagery, brutal animal instinct. And that wins out every time with you. You know, the human race has evolved, Spike, into a bunch of namby-pamby, self-analyzing wankers. Bigger, smarter. Of course, there's a thing called teamwork, not to mention the superstitious terror of your pure aggression. Want it to be the way you want it. It's not about what I want.
Sorry. Something we should all be discussing? It just sounds a little serious.
It was mostly theoretical. We were just working out of. Look, if cavemen and astronauts got into a fight, who would win?
You've been yelling at each other for 40 minutes about this.
Astronauts.
Do the astronauts have weapons?
No.
Couldn't find any invoice on it. Thought
Those
maybe
two
you
are
went crazy
golden.
on eBay.
No, no eBay. After the commemorative plate incident, I'm living clean.
And you're seeing Wesley now.
Oh. Okay. That's not connected to mummies in some way.
No, I just wanted to get it out there. And I'm totally good with it. I know I've made advances.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Fair enough.
I love working with you, and that's plenty for me.
All right, you got my respect for now, Knox.
Do you want me to get our hazmats on this baby?
Yeah, and see about where it came from.
Now, I'm glad they cleared the room in the first like 5 or 10 minutes with already Gunn and Knox. Like, it seems like that's not the big issue at hand. The relationship between Fred and Wesley, they're a thing, that's it. The ex and the potential boyfriend, they've cleared up already, which makes it seems like they've got bigger things at play for Fred, which probably involves this coffin sarcophagus looking thing. And yeah, I'm interested to see where this episode goes. Angel and Spike doing their Angel and Spike things. And I'm interested to see if actually some of the interactions are improv. Where similar, you have the Martin Lawrence, Will Smith chemistry in Bad Boys, where Michael Bay a lot of the time allowed him to do improv in a lot of scenes, especially in Bad Boys 2 in the Reggie interrogation scene. I think all of that was improv, and I'm wondering if Joss Whedon, David Fury, and other members, directors, and writers actually allowed Spike and Angel to sort of create that dynamic and improv a lot of their, arguing sequences. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe it is written in the script, but I'm actually curious to see if they allow them to improv sometimes. See, that's just that curiosity. Fred kind of reminds me of Hermione Granger sometimes.
Are you okay?
I think so. That was odd.
Joss Whedon employing that similar distorted camera angle technique he used last episode in Smile Time when Angel entered the room, when he entered the studio for Smile Time, and he became dazed a little bit, and he used it right there again with Fred as she inhaled whatever that was.
Out of a very promising poker game down to accounts receivable, so it's better be good.
This guy.
And by the way, all the guys down there agree that astronauts don't stand a chance against cavemen, so don't even start.
I can't do this anymore.
Admitting defeat, are you?
You and me. This isn't working out.
Saying we should
start annoying other people?
I'm saying you should go.
You really can't stand the competition, can you?
That isn't the way I figure it. Lindsay brought you back as a spirit bound to this place, so you become invested in it. He only made you corporeal again once you gotten used to it, attached to it.
I'm not attached. Just don't have anywhere else to go.
What if you did? Wolfram and Hart has got offices in every major city in the world, and a lot more out of it. I'll give you the resources you need to go anywhere. Cars, gadgets, expense account. You fight the good fight. But in style.
And somewhere else.
Possible in Outer Mongolia.
Roving agent. Sort of a 007 without the Ponzi tux. Go anywhere I want.
Anywhere. Everywhere.
Anywhere but here.
Honestly,
That doesn't make any sense.
the potential for like a prequel spin-off with Spike and Angel doing their own things, like a Bad Boys thing, would be immaculate. Like, the potential is absolutely unbelievable with those two.
I just call it like I see it.
But the cavemen have fire. That's why they live within their caves. The astronauts should at least have some sort of weapon. Hey there.
I was just on my way to thinking of an excuse to come and see you.
And how is that working out?
Really great. Where are you coming from?
Medical. I breathed some old mummy dust. Had to make sure I didn't discover any new germs.
You all right?
They shooed me right off. Mummy free.
Good. I was hoping to take you out tomorrow night, and I don't feature you wrapped in bandages.
Take me out where?
Can it be a secret?
Get a balcony, you two. Huh?
You'll still find me for lunch though, right?
I'll just look where the sun shines. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy.
Oh my! Seeing red, seeing red, seeing red!
Get medical.
Okay, I was literally about to say, is it just me, or does some of Fred's line delivery kind of remind me of Willow? I don't know, some of her line delivery and mannerisms in her face as she tilts her head as she delivers her lines kind of reminds me of Alison Hannigan. I don't know if she was going for that or that's sort of like an inspiration, but a lot of it kind of reminds me of Willow. I'm not sure if that's me just being me or if you guys get that same feeling, but clearly what she inhaled is bad. Very bad. I don't want Fred to end up like Cordelia. So
It's my voice.
that's a lot of boys.
This many big strapping men at my bedside since that night with the varsity lacrosse team.
Woo!
You sure gave us all a big scare, Freddles. Yeah, you just need to rest. Lab's doing some blood work.
I'm a mummy, aren't I?
I've fought plenty of mummies, and none of them were as pretty as you.
Hey, hey.
Almost no.
Now y'all are being too comforting. What's really up?
You're sick, and you're making it worse by worrying.
We've got that sarcophagus under the scope. If it gave you anything, we'll isolate it in a few hours.
So you don't know what it is?
Yet. We're gonna work this. Shouldn't take long.
Either them comforting Fred
Someone saves me.
and they know what's up.
That's how it works. Let's get cracking.
Get cracking. He's such an old fogey.
Just hit that line. I'll be here in a heartbeat.
Assuming I still have one.
He said hush. Please don't be a reference to that episode.
Listen, Fred.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
How does the whole law firm know except Angel?
How's she handling it? She's smarter than all of us put together. She knows it's bad.
How bad?
Yeah.
Whatever she's got, it doesn't match up with any of the pathogens in our archives. It's mystical and it's not ours.
What about the sarcophagus? My team is cross-checking the symbols, but it's also new territory for us.
Angel, what exactly is happening to her? You talked to the doctor.
They have something? Yeah. Some parasitic agent is working its way through. I mean, as near as they can tell. Get to the point. Her organs are cooking.
Uh-oh.
In a day's time, they'll liquefy.
No. Not this go. Not this day.
Let's go, Spike.
Wes, you gotta tell me what was in that box. I need a name, a history, anything.
We can't get it open, not even the lasers.
Where did it come from?
Just showed up. No return address, didn't recognize the guy who brought it in. Come to think of it, the middle of the night.
This was
Just deliver it.
Senior partners?
Doesn't add up, but I'll hit the white room, talk to the conduit.
The senior partners didn't do this. You got to get them to help us.
Any way I can.
What about Doyle? Lindsay. Man likes to play his games.
I was looking to work the streets, and we've got his address. For all we know, he's probably sitting there laughing. If there's muscle work to do,
Let's make it twice as fast.
Baby makes 3. In case anybody feels like singing.
good. Guys,
You don't have to say it.
I'll say it anyway. Winifred Burkle. Go.
Let's go, baby. Iconic Joss Whedon camera technique right there. Used it in the Buffy season 7 finale as well with the 360, you know, around the characters as they're conversing with one another about what they're going to do, what's the plan of action, who's doing what, and everyone seems engaged. I love it. I love it. It always works. It just works. It's a fantastic way to get everyone conversing in one sort of take. And then obviously you have the cuts on the close-ups. I think in Buffy season 7 from memory, it did not cut away. But even then, I still enjoyed it. Really, really great. Really great.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Just need to know if the Holbein clan history was here. It's supposed to be faxed to my office.
It can wait.
These guys are really important. I just need... I mean, the whole company can't be working Miss Burkle's case.
Of course.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Jennifer, please send anyone else who isn't working Miss Burkle's case to me.
Hello?
I gotta stop right. Listen. I like how they dealt with that other cases are still going on despite what's happened to Fred. We already know Fred's important. They just highlighted Fred's importance even more right there. Like, she's at the top top of the emergency list. We get it. Wesley right there is like, no nonsense, bang. Shot one of the employees in the knee. If it ain't Fred's case, I don't want to hear about it at the moment. I guess that's how much she means to him. Even though they got together one episode ago, I guess all those emotions have come through. All those built up emotions have come through. And I was actually like really happy in that moment that they're like, okay, we're dealing with the issue of other cases going on. They can't direct all their resources to one. It's still an operational law firm. It's a, you know, it's a national law firm. There's so many issues to deal with. And then, yeah, Wesley's like, I don't care. Let's see what the conduit has to say.
Look, I know there's someone in here and it ain't just me.
The Black Panther, come on.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I've got to chill. I'm too hyped this episode. Is that Lindsay? Is that Lindsay?
It is just me.
Oh, no.
I
Okay.
don't want to be here. What happened to the cat? The physical form of the conduit is determined by the viewer.
Oh.
I'm looking at me because what? We're going to play a mirror game? Get our mime on? You are failing. I'm not the issue here. You can't let this happen to Fred. This is the part where I need to be clear. I am not your friend. I am not your flunky. I am your conduit to the senior partners, and they are tired of your insolence. Oh, yeah, they are not here for your convenience. I didn't come for a favor. We can make a deal. Deals are for the devil. You want someone else? A life for hers, you'll get it. You can have mine. I already do.
Okay, that plan clearly failed. I'm interested to see who sent this thing. It could be a massive reveal they're building up to.
I'll be damned all over again.
Don't touch me.
Not from the senior partners, Eve. How many sick days do you get before they dock you? Fred's dying. Some mystical parasite. Ring a bell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about your boyfriend, love?
You got some wacky scheme brewing?
Sending coffins about?
You two stay away from me.
Look, Eve, this happens quickly. Or very, very slowly.
Sarcophagus. Older than anything we know.
Lindsay and I had nothing to do with that. I'm not lying. I'm not.
Could be an Oscar-worthy performance here.
Heard from him? About him?
Oh, this is truly poetical.
That's right, what we need to hear.
Why would we do anything to Fred? Why would we even care about it?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a knuckle buster.
oh shit!
Lamada over here is pathetic.
am going to read you right now. If I hear one quarter note that tells me you had any involvement, these two won't even have time to kill you. And anything by Diane Warren will also result in your death.
Come on, Eves.
Well, except Rhythm of the Night.
I want help, I swear to you. I've got nothing against Fred.
Say it with a song in your heart.
Come on, Eve. Sing for the moment like it's Eminem. Come on.
She's clean.
You've been wrong before.
Yeah, and I might be now, but she reads clean. Her future's not too bright, but
What do you mean?
well, nothing's written in stone lately. But if I was about to face your future, I'd make like Carmen Miranda and die.
Wow. Lord, the savagery.
Are you going to tell the senior partners where I am?
Hell of a bargaining chip.
No, they can't help you. I mean it. If you're talking about a sarcophagus that doesn't match anything in our records, there's nothing that's not in our records, except what came before. The old ones.
The original demons.
The first.
Before humankind. They were all driven out of this dimension.
Are the ones that were still alive. But long before that, they were killing each other all the time, and they don't die the way we do. Wesley may not know it, but his source books can conjure up anything, not just our own stock.
Other dimensions?
Tell him to look for the texts that are forgotten. The oldest scrolls. You need to find the deeper well.
It's still not going to get your boyfriend back. I don't know what you're playing.
Illyria.
Or how to turn tables with Eve. Or how to turn tables with Eve. But my girl had all the confidence in the world playing everyone. Playing everyone. Now look at her. Having a bad hair day like it's Goosebumps. And just, yeah, giving Angel and Co all the information they need.
Monarch and warrior of demon age. Murdered by rivals and left adrift in the deeper well.
Do we have any chance of finding this deeper well?
I already have. It's in England, in the Cotswolds. That's the location to the inch.
Or tell Harmony to prep the jet. We can be there in 10 hours.
You can be there in 4.
Yo.
We have really good jets.
Oh, nice.
It will have a guardian, maybe several.
Let him send an army.
How do we know going there's going to do squat?
The deeper well is almost like a prison for the dead. If something gets out, it's written, it can be drawn back from the source.
That's our shot.
We'll keep working here, but yes, I think it is.
Time is not on our side.
Goes to show. It just goes to show how much Fred means to all of them.
Let's save the day.
Don't tell me we're gonna have a Darth Willow situation with Fred right here. And we're gonna get a mixture of Buffy season 6 and 7 into this season. With like the first and like the first demons.
Fred, you can't be doing this.
And then Fred being a villain potentially.
I am exactly the person to be doing this. I am not the damsel in distress. I am not some case. I have to work this. I lived in a cave for 5 years in a world where they killed my kind like cattle. I am not going to be cut down by some monster flu. I am better than that.
I gotta give it to Amy Acker's performance here. Tone in her voice has changed and it's really good.
I swear on my life we will stop this, but you must be back in bed. That's where I need you to fight.
Like I'm 6 years old. This is the house of death.
I feel like whoever hurts Fred hurts all of us. Like, come on, man. Gather up the comment section. Gather up the troops.
Take me home.
Never flown before.
I've been in a helicopter.
They don't.
Go this high.
Hey, after we save Fred, we should hit the West End. Take in a show.
I've never seen Les Mis.
Halfway through the first act, you'll be drinking humans again.
That Les Miserables he's talking about?
You won't.
I lost Cordy.
I finally get you up to my bedroom and all you want to do is read.
You dozed off.
Not in the state for lovemaking.
Was I making too much noise?
Not enough. That's never I don't cut now.
Angel and Spike are on their way to finding your cure. And I shouldn't like to be the thing standing in their way.
And Bookman.
Bookman came through. I think I gave them what they need.
Feigenbaum.
What?
I have to find him. He's the master of that. I have to have Feigenbaum here.
Who is
Feigenbaum sounds German. Damn, Amy Acker really stealing the show right here. And take me back to Smile Time. That was savage, but yeah, I laughed at least. And it was funny.
Terrible. At a time like this, I'm worried about how crappy I look.
You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
You always like splotchy girls.
It's my curse.
Great to meet you.
She was such a little girl that one did not expect to see such a look on her small face. It would have been an old look for a child of 12. The fact was, however, that she was always dreaming and thinking odd things, and could not herself remember any time when she had not been thinking things about grown-up people and the world.
I like that wide shot there of Wesley reading to Fred. It's almost as if he's just reading to her on her deathbed, as if she has like no time left. And it's like inevitable she's going to pass away. That's what it feels like. It feels like an older couple right there. Even though they're not, it just gave me those vibes right there. Of like a husband taking care of his wife, and yeah, she's not gonna get better, and that's what it felt like. And she just wanted him to read to him one last time. That's what it felt like. It was really emotional right there. But I have a theory as well. You know the caveman astronaut joke that was recurring throughout the beginning of the episode? I'm not sure. My theory was, is that recurring intentionally? In terms of like that having a broader meaning. Because I don't think Joss Whedon would reuse that joke so many times for a laugh. I felt like maybe it had some sort of deeper meaning to it. I don't know if I'm reading into it too much. I feel like the caveman astronaut joke, I feel like maybe the astronauts are Wolfram and Hart in terms of like having those resources, being able to explore anything, being able to explore space, and representing Wolfram and Hart's capabilities of having all the technology and all the resources in the world. And the caveman obviously represents the sarcophagus, maybe in terms of like how whatever they're facing predates the astronauts, and it's something they don't know of or don't have any experience of. I don't know if that's me reading too much into it, and I don't know if I articulated that well, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying right there.
She felt as if she had lived a long, long time.
When is a door not a door? When it's not sodding well there. Right there. You want to bet that's the entrance to the deeper well?
Either that or Christmas land.
Oh, it's the Whomping
Will
Willow.
ever have any fun?
Holy bro.
I'm about to.
St. Petersburg.
Thought you'd forgotten.
Nice, 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 nice.
Damn it. No. Don't say damn it. You got me all up in this Walt Disney mojo. Don't say
They're impervious to the cold. The blood tissue freezes, but they just keep working away like it's a sunny day in LA. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's a bust. What else you got?
I don't, God, I can't think. I'm so nervous. Look, I'd never tell her this, but I care about Fred more than she's like no one I've met, you know? And nothing would make me happier than to be the white knight in this situation. And have her look at me the way that.
Never would I think these two would have a conversation like this.
I don't just care about Fred. I practically worship it.
You said it.
Yo, you slipped up, you flop. You lost my respect.
Not her, you said I worship it.
Oops.
Bitch ass motherfudger white boy. Remember I said you earn my respect for now? For now.
That all? We haven't even started.
The boys!
I'd say that's enough.
Drogon,
Angel?
you're the keeper of the well.
I've been for decades.
But that's what happened to Jon Snow.
Ask me a question. If you ever ask me a single question, I will kill you outright. Don't think for a moment that I can't.
You can, you would. Eh?
You'll hear about Illyria. But how?
What did I just say to you not 1 moment ago? Don't! Ask.
Mike needs to learn to shut up sometimes.
He doesn't like questions. Why the bloody hell not? He can't lie.
What do you...
This was all set in motion millions of years ago, Charles. And there's just no way to stop it.
Are we going back then?
Angel and Spike.
Oh, they're really on track, but it doesn't matter. Angel's not gonna save her.
You don't know Angel.
I'm not being clear. I don't mean that Angel's gonna fail to save her. I mean he's gonna let her die.
Punch that white boy in the face right now. Deserves it.
Everything's so bright and hollow. Cavemen win.
Caveman, see, it popped up again.
Of course the cavemen win.
I would never have thought you'd end up here, Angel. I could say the same. So you two know each other? That was a statement. I'll tell you as much as I can. The old ones were demons pure. They warred as we would breathe, endlessly. The greater ones were interred, for death was not always their end. Illyria was feared and beloved as few are. It was laying to rest in the very depths of the well until it disappeared a month ago. I took it from under your nose a month ago and you didn't miss it till now? That makes you quite the crap jailer, doesn't it? Also a statement. Your friend likes to talk.
So much he's even right sometimes. The man I remember couldn't be stolen from so easily.
The tomb was not stolen. It disappeared. I believe it was predestined to as part of Illyria's escape plan. And as for my not noticing, well, my charges are not few. Bloody hell.
How far does this go down?
All the way. All the way through the earth.
So the coffin disappeared. Teleported. But it was brought to us.
Illyria was a great power. So great that after millions of years dead, somewhere on this earth, it still has acolytes.
There's only a few of us now.
There's one of them.
I came to LA because I knew that's where its kingdom had been. It was supposed to teleport back to the base of its power, but the continents drifted. I had others help me get it here, but then it got stuck in, would you believe it? Customs.
The doctor. The doctor probably helped him.
But you took care of that.
There we go. I knew it. I knew it. Signed off on that.
You signed the order to bring it into the lab so you could get another brain boost.
What a guess. What a guess.
It's like I said, I'm just one small part of a great machine.
Angel's gonna save her.
What he's fighting against is older than the concept of time. I couldn't stop it. Wait and try and figure out exactly what you want to tell your...
Bam! Like, there's so much happening this episode.
I sinned and I'm being punished. I don't know what's wrong. I never got a B minus before. Sorry. Stop.
It's been freed. The demon's essence.
Yeah, it's been freed. Why do you think we're here? And what's your favourite colour? What's your favourite song? Who's the goalkeeper for Manchester United? And how many fingers am I holding up? You want to kill me? Try. I don't have time for your quirks.
The power to draw back Illyria lies in there. It requires a champion who has travelled from where it lies to where it belongs.
You got two of those right here.
I didn't know it was free. If we bring the sarcophagus back to the well, it will draw Illyria out of your friend and into every single person between here and there. It will become the mystical equivalent of airborne.
It will core into every soul in its path to keep from being trapped entire tens, maybe hundreds of thousands will die in agony.
That's madness.
This is a place of madness. I'll prepare the spell. Your choice.
So much happening at the moment, and I'm just letting it ride because I want to process everything and discuss it at the end. I didn't expect Angel to take this turn
Hell
this
with the world.
episode. Hell with the world, damn.
It's bigger than anything.
I don't believe that.
I'm with him. He won't leave me now. We're so close.
I will never leave you.
But it's better now. You won't leave me.
I won't.
I walk with heroes. Think about that.
You are one.
Superhero. And this is my power. To not let them take me. Not me.
That's right.
That's right. He's with me.
This goes all the way through to the other side.
The hell.
So I figure there's a bloke somewhere around New Zealand standing on a bridge like this one, looking back down at us, all the way down. There's a hole in the world. Feels like we ought to have known.
Everyone's killing it this episode. Everyone. I don't want to get infected, Wesley. Chill.
Would you have left me?
I've loved you since I've known you. No, that's not. I think maybe even before.
I'm so sorry.
No, no, no.
Alright, it's happening now.
To talk to my parents. It's as if to know I wasn't scared. That it was quick. That I wasn't scared. Oh God.
You have to fight. You don't have to talk. Just concentrate on fighting. Just hold on.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Please.
Damn, Amy Acker this episode.
Can I stay?
Oh, she going to the other side. That's it. Far out. I noticed like how the music is taken out in some of the dialogue scenes between these two, and then right there, as Fred was breaking down, that Illyria coming. I think there's no way of saving Fred. Holy sh! That jumps. Motherfucker came. What is Fred from Pandora now? What is this? So I'm guessing at the end, hey, what are the odds of me wearing blue this episode as well? Like, I just came home from work and I was like, you know what? Let's record this episode. And what are the odds of me wearing blue as well? Like with Fred turning, I guess that's Illyria hatching out of Fred right there. Is it Illyria or like one of the demons of old or Illyria itself? And I guess at the end, that's Illyria talking, you know, about Fred's body as the vessel. You know, this will do. This vessel will do. That ain't Fred anymore. That's Illyria. That's it. I think Fred's gone and lost. I think Fred's done and dusted. I think once you defeat Illyria, you defeat Fred. I don't think it's a situation of Dark Willow where potentially she can be brought back and even though it was hard, with Willow, it took Xander, you know, getting to about love, and all those emotions and memories from once they were a kid, to reach that, you know, human emotion within Willow, which is what Giles's magic had, that he was, I guess, imbued from the Coven. I think this is a different situation entirely. I think there is no way back for Fred in this, I guess, situation that presents itself for the whole Angel crew. I think she was talking about being a superhero, so I guess this version of Dark Fred or Illyria Fred is gonna have superpowers of some sorts. This was a fantastic episode. Amy Acker and I think it's Julian Denisov absolutely stole the show. Fantastic. In fact, the acting was fantastic from everyone. All around, the emotion was great, from everyone. Even Lorne switching it up. It's like when Fred was involved, that's it. It's no nonsense. You do not mess with Fred. And it leaves me wanting more. I want to watch the next episode right after, even though I can't at the moment. I was like, what the heck? I was just blown away by everything that was happening. And you obviously had the storyline of, you know, Gunn by himself visiting the White Room. You had Angel and Spike, you know, doing their adventures. And you sort of had the humor still there between Spike and Angel, but you saw it tunnel out as it just got more serious, as they were realizing what they were dealing with. And then towards the end, it was no humor anymore. I think that was our last moment with Fred this season, in my opinion. I don't think we're getting Fred back. I think that was our last moment with Fred, and that's the last image we get of her dying in Wesley's arms. And we're just gonna have to deal with that. It's a short death, or like it was short-lived because of that moment of Illyria hatching. And yeah, a fantastic episode with repercussions that, you know, I sort of guessed from before, with the Doctor and Gunn, you know, wanting to get his knowledge back, but not thinking of the broader repercussions. He probably thought, yeah, the Doctor's bringing just something in, but obviously they're acolytes of Illyria, I believe. Him and Nox, and other people in Wolfram and Hart potentially. Wolfram and Hart could be rid with potential servants of Illyria or descendants of Illyria, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see the character implication, especially if Gunn voices himself, and I think Gunn killed Nox potentially. So I cannot wait for the next episode. And just as I was about to sign off, my camera signs off. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless and peace.